just gonna eat my flake. I always dip my flake into my cup of tea for whatever reason. Apparently flake chocolate doesn't melt. Someone told me that once. I don't know if they were lying. It does melt, they're lying. Let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video is going to be something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is just read out the names. If you've written me a question, if you've sent me a video, then I will play that video to the camera. I will try and pronounce everyone's names correctly. If I don't, I'm so sorry. You guys know I'm terrible at pronunciation, so yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with. Sophiab has asked me, you guys, the first question, I'm gonna actually print screen this and send it to him. He will literally die. That's funny. Who was the guy who took over your Snapchat the other night and you deleted it? I can't believe that's the first question. I'm actually crying, like I'm not even joking. I'm half dying inside. I don't even know how to answer this. I'm like the frog. I'm Kermit the Frog drinking my tea right now. Underneath this like 10-inch layer of foundation, I'm blushing right now. We were all pretty drunk that night and we were just having a bit of a laugh, so yeah. Erin Kelly said, what is your fave season and why? Love you, Amy. You're so talented, down to earth. Thank you, girl. Love you too. I am a summer baby. Like, I love the warmth. I love the heat. I love the sun. I love being tanned. I just love being able to like sit outside of an evening, like, do you know what I mean? Like be around friends, go to the beach. Like I just love summer. Next question from Princess, and this is my girl. I have a question, please. If you was only to be able to pick one makeup brand to use for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh god, a brand. Oh, I'm just gonna have to say Anastasia Beverly Hills or Maybelline. Anastasia Beverly Hills or Maybelline for sure. M19 Nelson says, what's the best product for a winged liner and the best way to apply it to make sure the wing is fierce on both sides? So, okay, so I like to use two products when it comes to doing winged eyeliner. I like gel eyeliner for the outer corner to create the wing with a wing brush. So my favourite eyeliner brush is definitely the 317 from Zoeva. It's just like super sharp. And it's little, it's really precise. I can do a winged eyeliner tutorial for you guys. Like, you let me know and I can do that for you. Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner in black. This is my favourite gel eyeliner to use. And then to fill in the wing, I like using a felt tip liner, which is either my Master Precise from Maybelline, or I love my double take liner from Tarte, and I don't know where it's gone. But what you can do is stick tape either side, so like just like some sellotape or something, just either side of your eye, and then you can create the wing. And then once you peeled the tape off, you'll have a nice straight line. Or what I do is I just go for it, and if I need to clean it up with my nail and a makeup wipe, then I'll just clean it up. If you were to draw like two little dots on your like temple area and then just like aim the wing to go that way, maybe that'll help. Maybe I should try that. I feel like that could, because once you've got something to focus on, you'll like always go that way. So maybe you should just draw two little dots here and then do the wing. Don't know. Give it a go. Let me know if it works. MSC95 says, do you have a religion? No, like I'm not religious. I don't have like a faith that I completely believe in. I have like my beliefs, and I have things that I do believe in or don't believe in, but I don't necessarily have a specific religion. Olivia Jane 98 says, what boy was it that you were speaking to before Love Island? So yes, I was talking to someone who was on Love Island before Love Island. I have messaged him because I wanted to do a video to tell you guys who it was, because I know you are all dying to know who I was talking to. I messaged him to see if it was okay. He said if I could wait a couple of months, he'd be really grateful, because he's got stuff going on in his life and he doesn't want any like negative press or whatever around him, which is fair enough. And I said, yep, that's fine, just give me a heads up. I am going to message him soon just to see if I can do it, because I know you guys literally ask me all the time, so I will tell you one day. I just, I'm like a nice person. If he says it's not the right time for me to do it, then I won't do it. Sophia Elena says, who was the guy in your snap the other day? He was Fuego. I'm gonna send this to him. Stop making his head big, okay? Like, he's got enough attention as it is. You guys, you're on my side here. Adelina 976 says, I'm like really passionate about zodiac signs and all the traits each one has. What sign are you and how do you feel about the traits you're supposed to have? Do you feel like they correlate with it? So I'm a Saggy, I'm a Sagittarius. So let's just go and have a look. Like I do read up about it, but I don't really know what my traits should be. I know I'm supposed to be really impatient, which I am very, very impatient. Sagittarius is one of the biggest travelers among zodiac signs, which I do love traveling. I'm just not like one of these backpack kind of gals. Like nothing about traveling with a backpack and sleeping in hostels and stuff really does anything to me. It's more because of my safety I get worried about. Like I get worried about, yeah, I just like to keep safe. So I love traveling. I love flying everywhere. Like honestly, I love going on holiday. I love going away with brands. Like if ever I get asked, I always go because I just want to see the world. But yeah, it'll be more like out of hotels than out of backpack. Promises more than can deliver, which is true. Like I do that all the time, which is crazy. It's because I want to do so much, but there's just not enough time, or like things are always against me. Like you guys, I keep saying for ages, like I'm going to be posting 2 videos a week and I want to do this and I want to do that and da 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 da. And like I do really want to do it. Things just get in the way. Like you guys know I post my videos from Tesco car park and that takes about 3 hours each time. I have to sit in my car for 3 hours just waiting for it to upload. And then I have to then go do thumbnails and then description stuff. So realistically, when I start uploading my video, it takes me about 5 hours in total to upload something, which takes up a massive chunk of my day. And if you think I'm in London 3 to 4 times a week, I've only got 3 days to film, edit and upload, and those 5 hours that it takes me to upload takes up a massive chunk of time. Sagittarius dislikes clingy people, which is true. Like I hate being like if I'm texting someone and they text me all the time, and then if I don't reply within an hour and they're like, why haven't you replied to me, like you're online, blah blah. Like I'm a busy girl, I'm busy, okay, like leave me alone. Like I hate things like that, like it just annoys me. So Erin Fullerton 1 says, what's your most favorite foundation of all time? Desperately need to find mine is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. It is just my baby, okay, like nothing can beat it, like nothing yet. You haven't had a video yet, so that'd be quite cute. Oh, I love you too. So I started wearing makeup when I was about 14, 15 and it was terrible. I will do a video actually of like how I used to do my makeup because you guys would laugh. My teacher once told me that I had tarantula legs as eyelashes. Like my French teacher, I'll never forget that. Thank you so much. And what made me get started, I just loved playing around with makeup. Like I loved putting makeup on my face, and that's just how it began. So how long did it take you to train as a makeup artist? This was sent by Jenny Rowland 21. I never trained as a makeup artist. I actually did performing arts in college. I can do a story time about how it all began and like started and how I got into it, but yeah, I never trained. I just started doing my makeup and stuff from a very young age. I'd say like 14, and then when I was waitressing, which is around 16, I used to do my makeup really nice. Like honestly, I used to look like I was going on a night out when I used to go to work, but everybody used to compliment me. So it's from then that I realized I could do makeup, and then I started practicing on like family and friends when I was around 18, and then I was a freelance makeup artist from the age of 19. So yeah, it just kind of happened. I just practiced every single free 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, I would always be sat in front of my mirror doing my makeup. So Lady Farah, honestly, why can't I never pronounce names? It annoys me so much. How did you get noticed by the PR firms? I've been watching your YouTube videos since the beginning. Huge congrats on your success. Thank you so much. So how did I get noticed by PR firms? I honestly don't know. I'm guessing they've just found me on Instagram or YouTube and just like the content I produced, I guess. A lot of companies and brands will send you stuff not because of your following these days, but because of the content you produce, because they would love to use that on their channels, if that makes sense. So they want you to create a makeup look using their eyeshadow or whatever it may be to post on their Instagram. So you just got to try and create content that brands will want to see and brands will want to post, and then that way they'll just contact you. You can reach out. I know a couple of people reach out. I've even reached out a couple of times, like hands up. Like I do not care. If I really want to work with a brand, I will email them if I really want to. I hardly ever do, but just don't get disheartened. I remember like I reached out ages ago to loads of bloggers. Like when I first started, I used to talk to loads of bloggers. I used to email loads of brands. I used to be like, oh my god, like I just really want someone to help me and I really want to do well and da-da-da-da. And then actually until I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let it be. Whatever comes my way, I'll, you know, accept it, take it, whatever. And that's when things started happening. So I think don't overthink that. Just because you're not, like, I'm not on some PR brands that other people or other bloggers or other friends are on, and I'd love to be on them. Don't get caught up in all the free stuff because I'm not being funny. Like when you, like, it is amazing that I do get sent loads of products, honestly, because otherwise it would cost you like thousands to spend that much on makeup. But for me now, when I get packages, it's work. It's like someone giving you a stack of paperwork and being like, here you go, file it. It's like that when we get boxes and boxes of makeup. It's like someone, it gets overwhelming. Like we get it and we see it all stacked and we're like, oh my god, I've got to film with all that stuff. And like that's like coming out for launch next week. That's launching like 2 days time, and we feel pressure to get it up and done. So sometimes it just gets too much. Just hashtag them, tag them, hashtag them. Do not care what people say about using loads of hashtags. Do it. I do it. No shame. Babina says, shout out please, love you. You are my idol, you are the bestest girl. I'd appreciate if you leave me with scene though. Oh my god, babe, I don't know what that means, but I'm giving you a shout out. Hello, Babina. Hi, girl. You guys are so cute. I love all these messages. You were the best. Swatim2312 said, how is your dating life? Tell us more about your family and childhood. So, I'll give you like a brief story about things. Like, okay, so the first guy that I was seeing, me and him we were on and off for like 5 years. But just like a friendship thing that just kept going on and off. Like it was bizarre, toxic. You should never do something like that. But that it happened. And so in between like him, I would never see anybody else because all I'd want to do is be with him and he wouldn't want to be with me. So yeah, that happened. And then after that, I didn't see anybody for like a year maybe. And then I dated someone over the summer that's just gone. But yeah, that didn't go too well. It's been guys I've been like, oh, I can't be bothered, like not that into them, and then they've tried and then I really like them. And then they've tried really hard to get me to fall for them, and then I've fallen for them, and then they've been like, bye, bitch, bye. And do you know what? From my dating experience, I'll never let myself do that again. If I don't really like them from the get-go, because I think they're like rude or like they've got a massive ego or their intentions aren't pure, for those reasons, sometimes it does take you a long time to warm up to the person. I'm not saying like for those reasons, but I'm saying if anything crosses a box, just don't force yourself to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like just leave it there because it's only going to get worse and problems are going to, you know, come up. Quickly about me and my childhood. So I'm a triplet. I'm one of a triplet. I'm the eldest by a minute. And I just live with my mum. I had a really good childhood. Like I really did. I'm really glad I grew up in a generation that is without technology because I used to love going out and playing in the garden and stuff. So yeah, definitely had a really good childhood. I've got some stories to tell you guys when I was younger as well. Like I will do story times because when I tell all the bloggers, they're like, no one would ever think that happened to you, like da 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 da. And I'm like, oh really? They're like, you should do story times. Like I've got some funny stories to tell, some scary stories to tell. Like I've done a lot in my life for being 22.
Hi Amy, my question for you is if you were to ever collaborate with a makeup brand to make your own makeup products, what brand would you love to collaborate with?
Oh, that's a good question. So I have something in the pipeline at the moment, and I wouldn't say it's like a proper collaboration. It's like my favorite picks, if that makes sense. But if I was to actually make something or create like an eyeshadow palette or anything like that, it would have to be, for just eyeshadows, Makeup Geek, Colourpop, Anastasia, Zoeva, or even like Sleek or Maybelline. My ultimate goal would be to create a palette, an eyeshadow palette, or a series of palettes with a makeup company. That would be like my dream come true. Okay, Bella Chick says, hi love, where are you from in the UK? I live in Somerset. I noticed that you're always saying that you're on your way to London. I thought you lived in London or that you were from there. No, like London is 3.5 hours away from me. So sometimes I'll go to London and back in one day, which is 7 hours of traveling, which does really tire me out. But yeah, so I do live in Somerset in the UK. Sarah S0 Sarah Bar says, what was your first kiss like? Okay, so my first kiss was actually really funny. Like when I remember it, it's very funny. So it was me and this guy called Jack at school, and I'd fancied him for a while, and we were stood by my classroom, and it was a really hot summer's day, and I was like just been running around the field, so I was like really hot and sweaty, but everyone was like chanting for us to kiss. They were like, kiss, 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 kiss. We were stood underneath this window, and I remember like he kissed me, and it was a little bit slobbery, and I was thinking, oh, this is not how I thought I was gonna feel. And then someone tipped like water out of the window onto us. So yeah, so it was like slobbery, and I got soaking wet because someone thought it'd be funny to throw water over us. So yeah, I'll never forget that. That was pretty funny. But that was my first kiss. Alright guys, that's it for that. I was going to say makeup look because I'm so used to saying that. No, that's not cool. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, you know what to do. You can click the thumbs up button and leave me some comments in the comments section below. You can follow me on all other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. It's all Amy's Makeup Box. I've made it really nice and easy for you guys to find me. So until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. You guys really wanted the tea, didn't you? You wanted me to spill the tea.